exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
From the Rockville campus of Montgomery College Television is proud to present the NJCAA Region 20 Championship game between the number 1 seed, the homestanding Montgomery College Raptors, and the number 2 seed, the Harford Fighting Owls. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the trophy that they are playing for today. And we are just about ready to get underway. The Raptors are going to be in white, and Harford will be in blue. The Raptors, as you can see, have a youth team with them. They're the Wolf Pack, and the Wolf Pack will be escorting the Raptors out to the Raptors starters out to the midfield for the announcements of the starters for both teams. So, folks, this is the match that everybody has been waiting for. I would have to say that this is probably the best rivalry in men's soccer in Maryland, not just in Region 20 or Maryland JUCO, but any of the two-year schools in Maryland. This rivalry goes back a long way, and two of the best programs out there in the state. And, of course, their records speak for themselves and testify to that. The Raptors are 13-1-3 overall. They were undefeated in conference at 9-0-1. So they won the regular season Maryland JUCO championship. But right behind them in second place were the Owls from Harford. They finished with a record of 12-4-3 overall. They were 8-1-2 in the conference. These two teams did play during the regular season back in mid-September. The Raptors came out on top right here at Alcus Field 4-1. In that one, the Raptors had goals by Braga, Penalva, Beloe, and Adenero, whereas the lone goal was scored for Harford by Rex Pierce. So the Raptors have come out. Harford has come out. And we're going to meet the starters for both teams. So, starting with Harford in blue, their starters are in goal, number 0, Louis Reichert. Number 2, Keon Pucher. Number 5, Ethan Dukin. Number 6, Tashir Lawrence. Number 9, Rex Pierce and their leading scorer. Number 15, Javier Roy. Number 16, Alessandro Campos. Number 17, Christian Lopez Contreras. Number 18, Tomas Gonzalez. Number 19, Alfonso Cortez. And finally, number 26, Mohamed Duclair. Head coach for Harford is Bill Wardo. His assistants are David Orth and Michael Efumia. And now the starters for Montgomery College. And in goal, Javier Mendia. Number 2, Nathan Booth. Number 3, Yosuke Ono, one of the co-captains for the Raptors. Number 4, Thijs Veldhorst from the Netherlands. Number 5, Nicholas Murillo. Number 7, the leading scorer for the Raptors, midfielder Ishmael Demi. Number 10, Caio Braga. Number 11, Fabio Adanero. Number 17, Mateo Munoz. Number 20, Miguel Granada Penalva. And number 21, Angel Giron Ramos. Head coach for the Raptors is Pedro Braz, and the assistants are Kareem Mumban, Scott Payne, and Isaac Mensa Yaboa. So those are the starters for the Raptors. And again, they are accompanied out on the field by the Wolfpack youth soccer team. Good-looking group of guys. And we are just about set to get underway. We mentioned 2 of the starters for the Raptors. Number 3, Yosuke Ono, and number 10, Caio Braga. They are the Raptors Iron Men this year. They are the only 2 players who have started every match for Montgomery College this season. Leading scorer for the Raptors, and interestingly enough, not in the starting lineup, is TK Beloy. TK has 13 goals on the season. 4 of those are game winners, and 7 assists. Leading scorer for Harford is number 9, Rex Pierce. He's got 15 goals, 1 game winner, and 6 assists. And both those guys are in the national rankings in terms of scoring. As a matter of fact, they're both tied for 5th with 15 goals apiece. I'm sorry, Demi is tied with Ishmael Demi is tied with Rex Pierce with 15 goals apiece. And I misspoke there. Beloy is now the 2nd leading scorer for the Raptors behind Demi. So we are just about ready to get underway, both teams with their final huddles. And again, this is the match that everybody's been looking forward to, highly anticipated. They did play earlier in the season, as I mentioned. Raptors came out on top 4-1. But I don't really think that's going to have a whole lot to do with today. That was a month and a half ago. And a lot has changed since then. A lot of injuries, lots of lineup changes. And so I think you throw those records out the window and you just see what happens today. In case you joined us, just now joining us, we were here for the earlier match between the Montgomery College women's team versus Hagerstown. And the Montgomery, there's a good look at Pedro Braz, head coach for the Raptors. Pedro, in his 2nd stint here at Montgomery College, was here a few years ago, had tremendous success. And ever since, and then he was here for 4 years, and then he went to Gallaudet College, where he was the head coach there, set a record for most wins as a coach there. And then a couple of years ago, the Raptors were lucky enough to bring Pedro back, and there's a good look at Ishmael Demi. He is the leading scorer for the Raptors with 15 goals. He's tied with Rex Pierce from Harford. They're tied for 5th nationally each with 15 goals. And we are underway. Harford in the blue, Raptors in the white. We're underway. Before we had that great shot of Ishmael Demi, I was mentioning that the Raptors have had 2 players that have started and played in every match this year. And those are co-captains, Yosuke Ono and Caio Dias Braga. And let me tell you, to be able to start and play in every match is really something, because it's a tough season. They play sometimes 2 to 3 games a week. It's a compact season. And to be able to do that it's quite a testimony to their fitness and their desire and their ability. So we're underway. It's a beautiful afternoon here on the campus of Montgomery College. It's a little bit chilly, but not a cloud in the sky, and this is really perfect playing conditions for the athletes. Good shot there of Javier Mendia, the Raptors keeper. But there's hardly any breeze, low humidity, so I don't think we'll be having any water breaks today. As I mentioned, or as I was starting to say earlier, in case you're just joining us, earlier today we brought you the semifinals of the Women's Region 20 tournament. And the Raptors pulled off a bit of an upset. The number 3 seed Montgomery College Raptors knocked off the number 2 seed Hagerstown Hawks 4-3. The Raptors were led by Kendra Wochin, who scored all 4 Raptor goals. If you count the regular season, Wochin scored 7 goals against Hagerstown this year in 2 matches. That's great production. And race to the ball. Looks like it's going to be out. And it's going to be Harford ball. Foot race there with Nathan Booth. Coming to you from the beautiful Alcus Field here. Good new facility here on the campus. It's just a state-of-the-art facility. And this will be a throw-in for Harford. A bit of a breakaway, an attack. Maintains possession. Ooh, very dangerous. That was Christian Contreras. Put a bit of a scare into the Raptors. Let's take another look. And boy, That was dangerous. Rex Pierce, the leading scorer for Harford, was right there in front of the goal mouth. But so was the Raptors defense. Pierce is a sophomore from Sydney, Australia. Went to Ru King Gai High School. Ru King Gai. There's an offsides on the Raptors. Just underway here. Again, this is the Region 20 Championship. The winner will advance to the District Championship match, which will be right here at Montgomery College next Saturday, the 9th. MCTV will be here. I will be here, and the winner of this match will play the winner of the Harcum and Monroe match to represent their region, and that it's 7:30 tonight is when they play. So there was quite a slide tackle on Pierce. Number 4 there for the Raptors, Tice Veldhorst. Welcome to Montgomery College, Rex. Whoa. That was a slide tackle. We expect a hard-fought match between two teams that, quite frankly, don't have a lot of love for each other. There's a healthy respect, but there's a healthy respect between the two teams and the two schools, but boy, would they like nothing better than to win today. Gives you bragging rights for another year. We expected an intense match. Wouldn't be surprised if we had some pretty physical play at times. Here's Yosuke Ono. And there's a foul called. Referee talking very sternly to Christian Contreras, who was quite voluble about the fact that he didn't do anything wrong. Of course, he's not going to change the ref's mind. So instead, he gets a little talking to. So the Raptors with the kick. See what they come up with. It's Braga with it, and he put it in an interesting spot, but keeper Louis Reichert got his hands on it, and the Raptors will have a corner. So the Raptors with an opportunity. Yosuke Ono taking the corner. One of the Raptors co-captains. And TK Belowy is in now for the Raptors, number 7. They got a good opportunity. Here's Ono. Another save by Reichert. I'm sorry, that was not Belowy. That was Demi. Good crowd here today. We expected a good one. Beautiful weather, like I said. And there's a lot at stake today. Here's the kick. Raptors try to get it out of there. Braga. Oh. There's a chance for Demi. He gets taken down from behind. No call. Raptors looking for a corner. They'll get a throw in instead. Now they get a corner. So, oh no. Yosuke is from Tokyo, Japan. There's the kick. Oh, boy, we almost had a goal there on a header. Oh, boy, Veldhorst almost put that one in. Here we another look at it. Look at that. Beautiful shot, and he'd love to have that one back. Great effort on his part. And a beautiful kick from Ono. So the Raptors just miss an opportunity to take an early lead. Both teams with a very deep bench, and they will use, particularly in Montgomery College's case, they will use everybody. Head coach Pedro Braz told me he is absolutely not afraid to play everyone. He's got that kind of depth and that kind of confidence in the players that he has. Oh no, has it blocked? Down to 30 minutes left in the first half, just over, and no score.
Not me.
Pretty even match so far between these two teams, which is really what we expected. Good look at Mendia, the Raptors keeper. He's 12th in the country with a save percentage of .833. Carrying a goals against average of just .66. Missed some time earlier this season with a concussion, but it's really good to see him back in there. Montgomery College Athletics plays it very safe with players who suffer concussions, no matter the sport. You can't be careful enough with these young folks. Booth, head to Demi. The kick. Everybody missed the header. Ramos. That'll be a goal kick for Harford. Good look at Louis Reichert, keeper for Harford. Ooh, just missed Demi. That narrow. Good look at Fabio. Fabio with 7 goals this season and 9 assists. One of his goals was a game winner. He's a freshman from Madrid, Spain. No score. Raptors kind of trapped on the sidelines there. Maintaining possession. Horse wins the race to that one. Turns it. Great ball up to Demi. Got Booth on the other side. Demi takes it himself. What's the call? No call. Clean play. Nope, That was a clean slide tackle. Beautiful video there. Braga. Oh no. Ooh. No call there. Raptors 1-1. Caio Braga, one of the co-captains, really wanted that call. Here it comes. No, that's a clean play. Tough play, but a clean play. Another great look. Folks, MCTV has some of the best production people you'll ever run into. No score, and we are more than halfway through the first half. And there's a foul on Ramos. I'm sorry, on Penalva. And looks like Rex Pierce is going to take the kick. Standing next to him is Tomas Gonzalez. There's the kick, and it's way wide. Look at Rex Pierce, the leading goal scorer for Harford. This is Ethan Dukin with the kick. Both these teams very international. Players from all over the world on both of these squads. Pedro Braz told me the Raptors have a player from at least one player from every continent. And I guess that includes Antarctica. So I'm not sure which one of those guys is from Antarctica. Of course, Antarctica, well, I'm not going to get into global climate change. That was an opportunity. Pierce in a race. And it's interesting, we have not seen TK Belowy today. TK is second leading scorer for the Raptors with 13 goals to go along with 7 assists. He's also got 4 game winners amongst those goals. Sounds like the Wolfpack youth team is trying to get a little cheer going. Trying to get a little rhythmic stomping going. Good look at Demi. There's a shot, and it's wide. A little too close for comfort. Mendia's like, hey, guys, that was not cool. That was a little too much. He had a little too much time there. Comes the corner. Nothing doing. Raptors trying to get it out of there. There's a call. Foul. Raptors will get the kick. Veldhorst will take it. There's Booth. Had to wait just a little too long for it. And that'll be out. Raptors ball. No score. There's a good look at the Wolfpack soccer team, youth soccer team from the area. So this is going to bring up a corner for the Raptors. Ono, Yosuke Ono will take it. Here it comes. Nothing doing. Alva. Veldhorst. Big leg. Nobody there. Just over 15 minutes left in the half. Still no score. It's been an intense battle, but neither team has really had that many opportunities. And offsides on the Raptors.
Minutes remaining in the half. Less than 15 minutes remaining in the half.
In case you joined us late, the Raptors women They won their semifinal match today, 4-3 over Hagerstown to advance to the regional championship match coming up this Tuesday right here at Montgomery College against Harford, the Harford's women's team. Whoa, up in the air goes Murillo, and down goes one of the Harford players. Not sure who it is, whether it may be Pierce. No, that's not Pierce. That is I'm sorry, that is Pierce, number 9. He's back up, thankfully. And a throw in by Harford. Padava with the throw in. Demi tried to get something going. Both of these teams are high-scoring teams. The Raptors come in with 78 goals on the season, averaging 4.59 goals a match. Harford comes in with 70 goals, averaging 3.89 goals per match. So both teams know how to put it in the back of the net, but it hasn't happened so far today. And they both have very solid goalkeepers. Raptors with a 0.84 goals against average. Harford with a 1.11 goals against average. So both teams know how to score, and both teams have solid back lines. And there's a great shot of one of our camera guys, Corey Wallace. Corey was a student of mine when I used to teach here. One of my best students ever. Got a couple other students, former students of mine on today's crew as well. Corey Wallace is a renowned Chicago Bears fan. He's still in mourning over last week's Hail Mary. And the irony of the whole thing is that that Corey had to shoot it because he works for the Commanders. Here's a corner for the Raptors. Nope. Boy, it was tantalizing. It was just hanging there in front of the goal mouth for a little bit. Yeah, Corey Wallace works for the Commanders on the weekends, and he was shooting He was shooting that. As a matter of fact, it was his shot that got the captured the touchdown, because he shoots the high end zone camera for the Commanders. So it happened right in front of him. Corey told me later he blacked out as soon as it happened. There's a player down for the Raptors. Looks like Demi. It is. Ismail Demi from Burkina Faso. Neither team has been able to break through. Just over 8 minutes left in the half. And really, we haven't had that many what you would call close calls. Raptors have basically everybody up. So let's see what the call is here. And it looks like it's going to be a foul. Oh, it's a card. That's a yellow card. And it's a foul, but it's almost like a corner because of where the foul occurred. It's an odd spot. Let's see what the Raptors can do with it. Ono's going to take it. Clock is still running. Unusual setup. Tough angle for Ono. So Ono is having a conversation with the referee, very animated. Let's see what he comes up with. And now they have stopped the clock, so not exactly sure what the holdup is here. There it is. And after all of that, nothing. Raptors trying to keep it down. Ooh, that was almost a great opportunity there for Demi. But Ethan Dukin gotten away for Harford to break that up. So, you know, Montgomery College over the next, well, actually starting today is really championship central. for the state of Maryland. Not only is the college hosting both the men's and women's soccer Region 20 championships, as well as the district championships, they are also hosting the Region 20 regionals and district championship for volleyball. And today they had the quarterfinals. The Raptors knocked off Carroll Community College to advance against Hagerstown, who beat Potomac State earlier today. So they will be playing tomorrow in the regional semifinals at 11 o'clock. It'll be right here on MCTV. I'll be there calling the match. And then at 4 o'clock, there will be the championship. So there's two semifinals at 11 concurrently. And then the championship match tips off at 4 p.m. And, of course, that's also going to be on MCTV. So, and then next week on Tuesday is the women's regional final. And then on Friday is the men's district championship. I'm sorry, I take that back. The women's is on Friday. The women's district championship is on Friday. The men's is on Saturday. So lots going on. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Raptors have Alcus Field now. And it has enabled, I know one of the goals when they decided to build it and did build it is that they wanted to be out. Here's Demi. See what he can do. Showing off the speed. Oh, my goodness. What a stop by Rickard. Oh, Demi. Let's take a look at that. He beat three guys to the ball and managed to maintain. Oh, but what a stop by Reichert. Somehow Demi maintained his balance and got a lot on that, but Reichert was just in the right place at the right time. Great play on both ends. And now we're down to 4 minutes to go in the first half. We're still scoreless. That was probably MC's best opportunity, I think, by far, of the day. Harford has had one or two good opportunities. Here's another possibility. See what the Raptors can do with this. Oh. Braga battles for it, maintains it, maintains possession. There's a centering kick by Hanman Kim, but and there's a foul. As Michael Cespedes was fouled for Harford. There's a kick from way outside the 18. Easy stop for Mendia. Mendia is a freshman keeper from Guatemala. Demi has it knocked away. There's a long one. Reichert there for it. That was Saul Silva with the kick, number 6. Still have yet to see TK Beloe, Raptors' second leading scorer. One thing the Raptors do have this season is more depth at forward. They have more scoring threats than just about any Raptors team I can recall. Just over a minute left in the half.
One minute remaining in the half. Less than 1 minute remaining in the half.
No score. Good look at Javier Roy, number 15, one of the co-captains for Harford. Roy is from Quebec City, Canada. Raptors with one last charge. Nothing doing. Demi
Set. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is the end of the first half. And we have no score in a very evenly played, intensely played first half. But neither team could break through. So we played 45 minutes of soccer here in the NJCAA Region 20 Championship match, and there is no score. And we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half, but don't go anywhere. We've got some great Montgomery College programming coming up.
what happens to elements under extreme pressure?
They transform, become something new.
Something formidable.
Are you keeping up?
It's not just physics.
It's a metaphor for the Raptors.
Yeah, we are made of something special. More than just a crest on our chest.
Under the spotlight, under the pressure, we come alive.
We're not just playing the game, we're redefining it. With every pass,
Every dribble,
Every set.
and every play. This is not just a game for us.
It's just who we are.
We raise doubts as we raise the bar. So to anyone who thinks they're ready to challenge us,
bring it on.
We are the Raptors.
we're ready.
We ready.
Bring it on, we're ready.
One, two, three.
So you don't know what you're gonna do. So many options, but still confused. College degree is on your mind, but where to go, you can't decide. You never know if you never try. So what are you waiting for? It's time to make your move and make your dreams come true. Now is the time to start. No better place for you. So come and be a part of the family here at MC. Come and be a part of the family.
philanthropic donation kicks off MC's first scholarships dedicated to support student athletes.
So our first support of MC students was through the ACES program, which is such a wonderful program. That's been a very rewarding first connection for us, but when it came time for this next gift, I sort of posed to the executive director of the foundation, where's the greatest need? It was a surprise not only to her, but to us that there was no dedicated scholarship for student athletes. So the ability to support athletes in a way that allows them to do this beautiful thing for the college, for themselves, for their health, all at the same time of getting a great education, and that really spoke a lot to us.
I honestly feel really grateful for this opportunity. I feel like it's really going to help out both women and men's soccer, and it's honestly like a really great feeling to like be gifted this scholarship.
For the athletics program, this donation is a game changer.
I am over the moon. This really means a lot to athletics, and it's so generous of them. It helps us with the ability to be able to recruit and give scholarships to international students. And we lost lots of students because they had to work and they couldn't afford to pay the tuition because the parents didn't qualify and so forth. Now we have the ability to say, oh, you don't have to work full-time. You can come on and you know, we'll give you a scholarship. We'll help pay for your books. We'll help pay for your tuition. And it's really helped because we're able to get more student athletes from MCPS as a result of that.
Come to a game. It'll change your thoughts. It's a wonderful place and a wonderful place to be an athlete.
Troubles in my mind.
employers are looking for licensed physical therapy assistants. MC has a 2-year degree program for jobs in this career. PT assistants work with people of all ages recovering from all injuries. You could be working at a hospital, a large corporation, a private practice, a nursing home. The list is long. And in this area, the average pay is good. Learn more about becoming a physical therapy assistant and how MC can help you get there.
How do you define Montgomery College? That's the wrong question. It's not how it's defined, it's who defines it.
This is a turning point. It's a moment to look to the future and reify your purpose.
MC is defined by those who put in the work, from early mornings to late nights, from the classroom to the workplace, with their family, their teammates, and when no one is watching. When our students declare to the world, "I am MC," they stand tall, backed by 1,000 experiences that have shaped them along the way, and alongside those who have walked the path with them.
There may have been moments of doubt when you were afraid by too much responsibility. Some of you have changed majors and found new inspiration. Through it, you have found the courage to surmount obstacles. If you are the first in your family to graduate, please stand up and say, "I am MC." If you earned a high school diploma and a college degree this spring, if you speak more than one language, if you are older than 50 years old, a military service member, an honor student, if you are a parent or a member of the Montgomery College graduating class, please stand up and say, "I am MC."
Those who embody our spirit don't just graduate and move on. Rather, they continue to represent us as the designers of change and the leaders that they've been the entire time. We don't just begin to be inspired by them after graduation. It's that in our eyes, they've been inspiring us every step of the way.
Welcome back to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. Michael Brown along with you. We are getting ready for the second half of a scoreless Region 20 championship game between the Montgomery College Raptors in white and the Harford Fighting Owls in blue. So, very tight first half. No scoring, obviously. The Raptors probably had the best opportunity late in the first half when Ishmael Demi, the leading scorer on the Raptors, literally beat 3, maybe 4 players to the ball. Had an excellent opportunity, but Louis Rickert made a great stop to prevent the goal and keep things scoreless. Harford really had very few opportunities in the first half. Raptors played very tight defense, and they really only had maybe one opportunity that looked fruitful. But Mendia for the Raptors, who is back in goal for the start of the second half. Javier Mendia made the stop, and so we are scoreless.
And we're underway for the second half of the finals.
And we are underway. So the winner of this match will win the Region 20 championship and then advance to the district championship, which will be right here on the 9th. So a week from today, at noon, will be the district championship. And of course, whoever wins the district will then advance to the national championship. In our first game of the day, the Montgomery College women's team advanced to their regional championship match with a 4-3 win over Hagerstown on 4 goals by Kendra Wochin. She scored all 4 as the Raptors won that one 4-3. It was an excellent match, very entertaining. Great soccer. And they will now advance to the championship match, which is this Tuesday right here at Montgomery College. Ooh, nothing doing there off a corner. And they will play Harford, the women's team obviously from Harford, in that match. Harford is the number 1 seed in the region. The Raptors women's team, the number 3 seed. Of course, in this match, the Raptors men's team are the number 1 seed, and Harford is number 2. And pretty much everybody predicted that this would be the matchup in the final, and it is. And it has lived up to the hype in terms of the intensity and the closeness of the match. But neither team has been able to break through. Raptors thought they had something going there, but it was quickly turned away. And it'll be Raptors ball. I'm sorry, make that Harford's ball. And in other championship action today, there's also a volleyball, the regional volleyball tournament is also being hosted by Montgomery College. And today was the quarterfinals. Here's Demi battling. Has it taken away. But in the Region 20 volleyball tournament, the Montgomery College Raptors advanced to the semifinals with a 3-0 win over Carroll Community College, and they will play Hagerstown, who advanced with a 3-0 win over Potomac State. And both those teams will play tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, with the championship match at 4 o'clock, and those matches will be on MCTV as well. I'll be joining you again. So a lot going on here at Montgomery College. And of course, basketball season is just about ready to start. Here's Demi. Interesting, we have not seen TK Belowy today for the Raptors, number 12. He's the second leading scorer on the team, but he has not played yet today. I'm not sure We don't have any information as to whether he's hurt or what. I know that sometimes head coach Pedro Braz for the Raptors will save Beloe for the second half to bring out an offensive spark, a fresh set of legs. We'll see if that happens. But the Raptors have made very few substitutions today. They have their starting lineup in there right now. Same unit that started the match is out there again. And it looks like pretty much the same for Harford. Both teams have deep benches, but hasn't been a lot of substituting. The weather is perfect. These guys are, of course, in great shape. And but still, I know particularly in the case of Montgomery College, Pedro Braz is not reluctant at all to go to his bench. The shadow's really having an effect out there right now. We're at that time of day. Tomorrow, of course, is daylight savings time, or the end of daylight savings time. So the sunsets get earlier and earlier. There's a good opportunity for Harford, but Mendia was there on the save. That shot by Campos, Alessandro Campos. Foot race. That'll be Raptors ball. Good look there at Nicholas Murillo for the Raptors from Caracas, Venezuela. These are two high-scoring teams, and neither has yet to break into the scoring column. Raptors come in averaging 4.59 goals per match, whereas Harford comes in averaging 3.89. And nothing doing there. Good defense by, as Silva had an angle, but couldn't get it through the defense. Saul Silva, number 6 for the Raptors.
My bad.
Played almost 10 minutes in this half, still scoreless. And you kind of get the feeling that whoever does score first, that may suffice. It's such a tight defensive battle. It's been pretty physical, which we expected. Harford setting it up. Substitution coming in for Harford. Number 22, Samuel Pratt. He's from England. As I said in the first half, both these teams with very international rosters. There's a shot on goal, but another stop by Mendia. Shot was by number 9, Rex Pierce, the leading scorer for, here's a good look at it. He had a good look, but Mendia up to the task. We knew this was going to be a tight one. The regular, that's got to be a foul. He tackled Ono from behind with his hands. Take a look at it here. Yeah, let me just bring you down. And Ono's like, yeah, okay. Yosuke Ono, co-captain for the Raptors and one of just 2 Raptors to start and play in every match this season. The other is number 10, Caio Diaz-Braga. The Raptors Iron Men. And let me tell you, I don't care how young you are or the kind of shape you're in, you play 70 to 90 minutes in a soccer game, you have put forth quite the effort. All right, the Raptors now getting a little ticky-tacky out there. There's no secret there's no love lost between these 2 teams. Longtime rivals in really just about every sport, but particularly soccer. These 2 schools with 2 of the most successful athletic programs in the state. Oh no, didn't pan out. Still no score. 31 minutes left in the contest. And I suppose at this time it'd be appropriate to talk about what happens if there is an overtime. And a few years ago, the NJCAA adopted the model created by the NCAA. And what happens is, should we end in a tie, there are a mandatory 2 overtime, 10-minute overtime periods. So it doesn't matter who scores first, how many goals you score, you have to play 2 10-minute periods. And should those 2 10-minute periods end in a tie, then there is a PK. We've got a yellow card now on Harford. A lot of yakking going over there on the sidelines. Shadows getting more and more pronounced. It's that time of year, particularly on a day like this where there's not a cloud in the sky, where the shadows are quite dramatic and sharp. And our production team doing a great job of dealing with it. Good look there at number 20. Miguel Panava for the Raptors. He's out of Spain. Number 4 in the foreground there is Thijs Veldhorst. He's from the Netherlands. And I'm not sure what is going on now. But we're back in action. Oh no, has it blocked. Raptors, there's Demi, too high. Outside the 18, and it floated well north of the top crossbar. Good look at Ismail Demi from Burkina Faso. A sophomore. Rillo runs down. Tried to chip it off the Harford player and was not successful. We're down to 27 minutes now. Still no score. A couple of goose eggs on the board. Again, this is the Region 20 Championship. The winner will advance to next Saturday's District Championship. And the winner of that match will advance to Nationals. Here's Ono. Thought he had something going there, got it knocked away. And you get the feeling this is one of those matches where a mistake or a break of some sort is going to determine the match. Demi, see what he can do. Needs some help. And he just couldn't do it on his own. As would be obvious with no score, both defenses have really done the job today.
Again.
approaching 25 minutes left in the match. Both teams have had a couple of opportunities this half. I would say Harford has had the better of the opportunities. It's taken away. Demi. There's a shot on goal by Silva, but handled with no problem by Rickert, who's been very solid today. Had the one great stop at near the end of the first half on the attack by Demi, which was quite an attack, folks. He beat and outran 4 guys to the ball, got a fair, good kick on it, good solid kick, but Reichard with a great stop. Good look there at Angel Ramos for the Raptors, number 21.
Nothing. Back in. Yes, Ella. Again, leave it.
Limited opportunities by both teams today, that's for sure. Now that's going to set up a corner for the Raptors. Ono will take the kick. Been very few corners today by both teams. Let's see if the Raptors can pull some magic out of the hat here. Oh no, looking into the sun. There it is. Penalva got his head on it, but way too high. Raptors again on the attack. There's a good ball, but the back line for Harford has really played well today. They're just not giving them the opportunities. 2 players down. Let's see what the call is. Penalva and for the Raptors, and Lawrence for Harford. Penalva's back up. And so is the Harford player. It's good to see. Tashir Lawrence from South Africa, number 6 for Harford.
On the kick, please, on the kick.
Shot on goal, but no problem at all for Mendia.
Back in. Turn.
Now Harford, because there's only 3 teams in this region in Division I, Harford had to play Hagerstown the other day for the right to play in this match for the championship, and they handled Hagerstown rather easily, 7-0. Penalva with the throw in. They put the lights on, which should help the our broadcast crew help balance out the light a little bit on the field. Down to just over 18 minutes to go. Still no scores. The Raptors now with another corner. Yoski Ono will do it. Will do the honors. Here it is. And a good effort there. But nothing doing. Nicholas Murillo really got up there and got his head on it, but just a little high. Raptors maintain possession. Up, there's a call. Foul. And another Harford player slow to get up. That's Kian Putcher. Knocked out of bounds by Hunmin Kim. He's got 5 goals this year. Good look at Kim. 5 goals and 5 assists. He is from South Korea. No call. We are scoreless. Just over 15 minutes to go. Don't forget, we'll be back here on the Rockville campus tomorrow for the semifinals and the finals of the Region 20 volleyball championship tournament. In our first match of the day, the Raptors will take on the Hawks from Hagerstown. Raptors are the number 2 seed in the women's volleyball tournament. Number 1 seed is Harford.
Less than 15 minutes remaining in the match. Less than 15 minutes remaining in the match.
Must be a free kick by Sebastian Fransen from Denmark. And easy stop there from Mendia. Now look at the leg on him. On the attack again, trying to get something going. Here's Demi. But he's just surrounded by 4 Harford players. They know who the threat is out there. And their game plan obviously was to bottle him up. He did have the one. Ooh, that almost turned into something. He did have the one incredible attack in the first half, right near the end of the half, but that was stopped by Reichert. Still scoreless. Raptors can get something going with this attack. Oh no. Nothing doing there. Easy stop for Reichert. Had it all the way. I'm sorry, that was Booth with the shot. I don't know. Nathan Booth. Feldhorst. Well, meanwhile, the Raptors have bottled up the leading scorer for Harford, Rex Pierce. There's a foul. No, we'll have the kick. See what the Raptors have in mind. The clock continues to tick down. Feldhorst with the steal. Raptors couldn't quite save it. That was one of their better attacks. However, this will turn into a corner. And Yosuke Ono will do the honors as he normally does if he's out there. There it is. Oh! Good opportunity there by Nicholas Murillo. But Reichert again. Take another look at that. That was very interesting. All right, it comes out. Ooh. Braga got it to Murillo, but Reichert was right there. Shut it down. Ramos. Here comes the Raptors again. Down to 8 minutes to go. Crosser, nobody there. Throw in by Harford.
Good, Hamid.
On your side, sir. Cap, right where you go. Make that run.
Evenly played match, that is for sure. And I think the only surprise is that we have no score. We expected a taut, tight match. Here's Demi. He's got it. He's got it. They got the ball behind the defense. Reichert came out and Oh, my goodness. It's an offsides. Offside, so the goal is negated. Look out. Demi was arguing it, but to no avail, of course. It was very close. And there's a foul. Let's see if a card comes out on this one. Yeah, we've got a yellow card. And number 2, Kian Putcher. A little too aggressive. Oh no, ready to take the kick again. Here it comes. And it was blocked. Almost down to the 5-minute mark. And now we've got another yellow card. And this one's on Hanmin Kim. Five and a half minutes to go. We are scoreless. We thought we had a goal there, but the Raptors were ruled offsides.
I'm in.
5 minutes remaining in the match. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the match.
And I'm not sure what the call is going to be here. No card. It's a foul on Harford. Had a lot of fouls today. Just over 4 minutes left in regulation. And we start saying that because overtime is looming. Again, should we be forced to go to overtime, it's two mandatory 10-minute periods, no matter how many goals are scored. It's 2 mandatory 10-minute periods. And if that does not produce a winner, then we go to penalty kicks. But you're guaranteed 20 minutes of free soccer should we go to overtime. Beginning to look more and more like a realistic possibility here with just over 3 minutes to go. Raptors have been putting a lot of pressure on here, but have been unable to break through. There's Demi. And who they're going to give it to? Demi wanted a corner, of course. Did not agree with the call. But as is usual, the official paid him no heed. Lewis Riker. Down to just over 2 minutes to go. Throw in by Harford. Raptors run it down, cut it off, stop the attack. Down to 30 seconds. And folks, it looks like we're headed to overtime.
2-1. Ladies
and we are going to overtime as we have played 90 scoreless minutes. So again, 2 mandatory 10-minute overtime periods coming up. There will be a break in between the end of regulation and the start of the action. So we're going to take a brief break, and we'll be back for overtime in just a couple of minutes. And welcome back. We are just about a minute away from the start of the first of 2 overtime periods. Again, we are in overtime. We played 90 scoreless minutes between the 2 best teams in Maryland JUCO, and we are looking at overtime. And the way overtime is structured is it's 2 10-minute periods regardless of the score. Mandatory 2 10-minute periods. Should we be tied after the 2 mandatory 10-minute periods, then we go to penalty kicks. Good look at Pedro Braz, head coach of the Raptors, coaching his guys up. And we're not at all surprised by how tight this match was. I am quite surprised that neither team has scored. And that is a surprise as far as I'm concerned. And some of these guys on both teams have played a lot of minutes. Obviously, they're in peak physical condition, but they've played a lot of minutes. Luckily, the weather is cooperating. It's not one of those oppressively hot and humid days that we can get around here even this time of year. So we are set to get underway. Again, 2 10-minute periods, regardless of who scores or who scores how many. So once again, Raptors in white, Harford in the dark uniforms. I thought they were blue. They might be black. So here we go. We're back at it. And I got to say, we really did not, in the 90 minutes, we really didn't even have that many, what you would call great opportunities. These defenses have been really tough. Oh, off the post. Off the post. Caio Braga off the post. We're going to take another look at that one. Here's Braga. Boom. How did he miss that? Great replay there, but what a how couldn't have been any closer. So the Raptors now will have a corner coming up. And it'll be Ono with the kick. Here it comes. And looks like we'll have another. Back-to-back corners for the Raptors. There it comes. Again, nothing. Here it comes. Raptors have definitely had the advantage in corners, but have yet to convert. Raptors had the better opportunities in the second half, but just couldn't get it. They had one, or they thought, but it was waved off by an offsides. And, of course, at the conclusion of this match, we will have the awards presentation for the Region 20 Championship Trophy, and also they will name the all-tournament team. So again, 2 10-minute periods, going to be a corner for Harford. In the first overtime period. I'll tell you, a lot of these guys have not come out of the match. Big leg there, but Mendia with the right there. There's Ono. Nice run, but it's broken up.
Five minutes remaining in the overtime. 5 minutes remaining in the overtime.
And Mendia right there. Offsides, though. Wouldn't have mattered. Raptors bring it up. There's a kick. Oh. Look. Braga. Nope. Nothing doing. And that has been the story of 97 minutes of soccer. Raptors have definitely been the aggressor from the second half on, but they just can't convert. The back line for Harford is very strong, and Rickard has made a couple of nice stops in goal. Under 3 minutes now in the first of 2 mandatory overtime periods. Raptors got something going here inside the 18, but again, the collapsing Harford defense. Look at the Raptors bench. Under 2 minutes now. Nathan Booth comes out for the Raptors. Less than a minute now in the first of 2 mandatory overtime periods. And again, nothing doing. Get the very strong feeling we're going to PKs. And that brings us to the end of the first overtime period. There will be a break in between the 2 periods to allow the players to get a little rest. And we're going to take a short break. Actually, we'll probably keep it right here. We'll take a little break after all. I've been convinced that we must take a break. So we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back with the second overtime period. And welcome back to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. We are just about set to get the second period of our overtime underway. In case you're just joining us, we are in overtime. There are two 10-minute mandatory overtime periods, regardless of how many goals are scored. And the first overtime period passed with no scoring, which is also the story of the first 90 minutes. No scoring on either side. The Raptors definitely had the better of that period. They had more opportunities, but they were unable to convert. So we are now in the second of our two mandatory 10-minute overtime periods. And just so you know, should we end this period scoreless or tied, then we would go to penalty kicks to decide the championship. And I guarantee you that every goalkeeper in this stadium right now doesn't want to go to penalty kicks. That's the last thing a keeper wants to do, is go to PKs. So we are underway once again. The Raptors, Montgomery College Raptors, the number one seed in the tournament. They are in white. Harford, the number 2 seed in the tournament, in black. And the winner will be the Region 20 champion and will advance to the district championship, which will be right here at Montgomery College next Saturday, the 9th at noon. And that will be on MCTV. So the Raptors, who have had a lot of corners over the course of particularly the second half and overtime period, but have yet to convert. And they don't again. So again, this will be a 10-minute period. We're already under the 8-minute mark. In case you joined us late, the Raptors women's team advanced to their regional final by defeating Hagerstown today, 4-3. The Raptors' 4 goals were all scored by Kendra Wochin. So she really had, and a couple of them were just things of beauty. A beautiful header off a corner, and then a solo effort for her 4th that was just gorgeous. Kendra really was the star of the day, no question about it. And keep in mind, Hagerstown came into that one with the leading scorer in the country. $40 goals. And no, you didn't hear me wrong. I said 40 goals for True Bensoff from Hagerstown. And she did score 2 today, but Kendra Wochin bested her with 4. And the Raptors won, and now they will play for the regional championship on Tuesday. And they'll play against Harford. Very big rival of Montgomery College in both men's and women's soccer. I think that's part of the reason we're seeing the match that we're seeing today. It's just very tightly played. very defensive oriented. And neither team has been able to break through. We're down to almost 5 minutes to go. Again, should we finish out this period with no score, we will go to penalty kicks. Raptors really have controlled the ball, the action, the pace, but have yet to break through.
Less than 5 minutes remaining in the match, in the second overtime. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the second overtime.
There's a foul, and the Raptors will take over. See, did we get a call there? As David Pedrillo was knocked down. No call. It'll be a corner, however. So yet another corner for the Raptors. And this time it's going to be number 21, Angel Ramos, with the kick. This is the first time someone other than Yosuke Ono has taken the corner for the Raptors. Great shot here, by the way. Oh! That was close. As Tice Veldhorst almost got that one to go. Let's take another look. There's the header, just wide. Oh, he could taste that one. So we are in the second of two mandatory 10-minute periods. Should we end in a tie, we will have penalty kicks, and that is beginning to look like more and more like a possibility. Raptors are putting the pressure on. They are definitely dominating from the offensive end, but they've been unable to convert. Come down to the 2-minute mark.
1 minute remaining in the double overtime.
We have a new keeper in there for Harford, and that's a bit surprising. I'm thinking perhaps he will be the keeper for the PKs. Maybe he has demonstrated better ability here, but yeah, this is number 1 now, Archie Bennett, who really has played the majority of the minutes in keeper this season for Harford. Comes Harford on the attack. This is the first respectable attack they've had in the overtime period. And here we go, folks. We are going to PKs to decide the champion of the NJCAA Region 20 tournament. So I'm sure there'll be a break, and while they figure out or decide who's going to take the kicks. But it's a very nerve-wracking situation for the keeper in particular, but a lot of pressure on the kicker as well. But the keeper is really in a, you just can't make a mistake. And the PKs happen so quickly that one false move, you guess wrong, and it's going to go in. So we've got about a minute and a half until we get that going. Coaches will select who the kickers will be. And there is the Raptors keeper, Javier Fernandez Mendia. His nickname is Xavi. And he is going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders right now. Good look at the Raptors huddle there. Mendia looks confident. He knows what he's got to do. And I'm sure he's been in this situation before. What'll be interesting is to see who the coaches choose to take the kicks. A lot of pressure on the kicker as well. And it does, in fact, look like Harford brought in Archie Bradley just for the express purpose of being the keeper during the PKs. And here we go. As you can see, it's not very far away. Great shot there. It's another one of my former students down there with that handheld camera. He's been hauling that camera around on his shoulder all afternoon. That's Thomas DeVita. Tommy is those that are near and dear like to call him. Some people actually thought Tommy was my son, but not true. here we go. It'll all happen at this, at the south end of the stadium. And we see the kickers, those that have been selected to kick. The Raptors will go first, and Caio Braga will be going up against Archie Bradley. And boy, I'll tell you, it doesn't get much more tense than this. Caio, one of the co-captains for the Raptors. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. And he buries it. And you see what the keeper has to do there is obviously he has to be extremely quick, but he has to basically guess or anticipate, might be a better word. Well, Bradley anticipated incorrectly, and now Mendia takes his place in the net. So that's one for the Raptors. And now it's Rex Pierce, the leading scorer for Harford, to take his attempt. And Mendia almost got a hand on it, but number 9, Rex Pierce, put it in. Mendia made an excellent effort there, almost got his fingers on it. So that's going to bring out Thijs Veldhorst now. Thijs, a sophomore out of the Netherlands, and he'll go up against Bradley again, Archie Bradley. Thijs Veldhorst has 1 goal this season and 5 assists. And there's the kick, and he buries it. And he's quite pumped about it. So the Raptors, 2 kicks, 2 goals.
Up the kick for the Owls is number 5.
So Mendia steps back in. And Ethan Dukin will now kick. Ethan is from Canada. He's a freshman. And he'll go up against Mendia. See what happens. Beautiful shot. Here it comes. Ooh, again, Mendia almost got it. Almost got it. He guessed correctly, but I'll tell you what, Dukin found a hole there where I didn't really see one. So that brings up, puts Bradley back in there, and now up for the Raptors is Mateo Munoz. Mateo is normally a defender. He's a freshman. Played almost every minute today. As actually have the 2 previous Raptors, Braga and Veldhorst. There it is. Oh, and that is stopped by Bradley. That is stopped by Bradley, and that is huge. That is huge. Bradley guessed correctly and made the stop. And Mateo Munoz, very dejected, of course. Teammates coming to his side. It's not over, but that does That does give the advantage now to Harford. So next up for Harford is number 15, Javier Roy. He's also a Canadian from Quebec City. Here's the kick, and he scores. So that puts Harford up now 3-2 in PKs. And now Yosuke Ono is going to take the kick. Yosuke, one of the captains, as we talked about earlier, he has started and played in every game this season. He's going to make Mr. Bradley wait just a bit in the net. Yosuke, one of the top scorers on the Raptors. There he goes. So that's 3-3. Yoshi very happy, of course. Must be a lot of relief when you do score. Showing some good sportsmanship with Sebastian Franson, who's up next for Harford. Franson. And it's saved by Mendia. Boy, that was a beautiful save. He fully extended. He fully extended. And that was huge. That was a huge stop. Good look at Mendia. All right, now this brings up Ishmael Demi, leading scorer for the Raptors. He got it in. Whoa. Woo, that was he went in the hard way. So another stop here would be huge, of course. And that brings up Tashir Lawrence, number 6, against Mendia. And Mendia obviously feeling confident after his great save on the last kick. Let's see what he comes up with. Oh, boy, he just got it in there. A lot of talking. A lot of talking. Tashir Lawrence not real happy. All right, now stepping up to the line for the Raptors. We get a good look at, and this is number 11, Fabio Adenero. And it's blocked. And another big block by Archie Bennett. And Adenero is really taking this tough. So that brings, that puts a lot of pressure, and now that brings up number 19, Alfonso Cortez, who is a defender, played a great match on the defensive side today. Let's see what he can do against Mendia. There it is. Oh, no problem on that one. And that is the match. That is the match. That is the clinching goal. And Harford has taken the Region 20 championship. As number 19, Alfonso Gilliard Cortez puts it in to win the match for Harford. And Harford, of course, now the Region 20 champion for 2024. The Raptors very, very sad on the field, and they gave it everything they had, but Harford just had a little bit more there in the PK. So they take the match and they take the championship, and now they will advance to the district championship, which will be next Friday right here at noon. It'll be Harford against the winner of the Harcum and Monroe match, which is tonight. Starts in about a half an hour. So by the end of the night, Harford will know who they are playing in the district championship. So a very, very disappointed Montgomery College Raptors team. Had a terrific season. They finish with a record now of 13-2-3 overall. With the win, Harford advances to the district championship and also improves their record to 13-4-3 overall. So the two best teams in Maryland JUCO gave us about as even a match as you could possibly imagine. And it's just it's a tough way to end the season on PKs. That's all there is to it. It's just a really, really tough way to end the season. Tough way to lose in PKs. And of course, a lot of people have, comments to say about it, that it's not, they shouldn't end it that way. But the way this match was going, I think the only way this match was ever going to end was through PKs. And that's exactly what we got. So Harford will advance now, and our final once again on penalty kicks. Harford takes the Region 20 championship on penalty kicks 5-4. So for everyone from the Montgomery College production team, great job today, everyone. Wonderful job. I'm Michael Brown. We'll see you again tomorrow for volleyball. Volleyball coming up tomorrow, the regional championships. So for Montgomery College Television, I'm Michael Brown. Thanks so much for joining us for NJCAA College Soccer.